Trying to get comfortable with the technology here since this is the first time. So I expect some snafus, but I think we can get this going. It is now 4:29, so I'm just testing everything out a little bit beforehand. If you're looking at this through the Google site, you can type questions and I will be able to answer them. Anybody else can submit questions by way of email and I will try to answer them live. Okay, so here we go. I'm waiting. I'll wait a couple more minutes before I get started. I don't see any participant viewers pop up yet, but we got to go with what we got. All right, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. All right, I'm going to get started. I don't know who's on because so far from the Google Plus, I can't see. It still keeps saying 0 viewers. So I'm assuming some people may be watching through the YouTube app. But I just wanted to get started by saying that, you know, it's about time for 85 to come together. I think we were Hempstead High's last good class. And I think that what we need to do is continue that tradition of greatness. We need to continue the tradition of being unique in our endeavors. And I think one of the things that we're always known for is people not knowing what to expect out of 85. So to that extent, I really was hoping that 8530, which is what I'm going to call it, 8530 is going to be something spectacular, something unique, and something apart from the run-of-the-mill sort of class reunions I've seen. This is no disrespect to previous classes, but I do note that a number of classes before us tend to have kind of small turnouts, you know, 40 people, 50 people tops. I think we can do better than that. We have 109 people signed up on our Facebook group. And my hope is that all of those 109 people at least reach out to one other person in the class to make sure that they appear at the reunion, that they participate in reunion activities. I think it would say something that we can get a minimum of 200 people to participate in the 85 reunion, to participate rather than 8530. So the idea is that we want to do something elegant, something grand. I've seen a number of reunions where, again, no disrespect, they had like small turnouts at like a meet and greet at Dave and Buster's, or I don't know, a day party event. But I think we should go a little bit beyond that. So the purposes of the meeting and these meetings going forward really is to lay out the plan. I want to make sure that the process is transparent. I think I'm going to take some large responsibility for the reasons why we didn't meet in the past, and step up to the plate and head this reunion event. And so to that extent, I know I can't do it by myself, so I'm reaching out to everyone here. And I think one of the first things we'll start by is looking at just volunteering. I want to make sure that everyone has a chance to participate in the event planning, that you choose your own level of participation. If it is something as simple as reaching out to another classmate to make sure that he or she participates in reunion, that's good enough. And if you want to be as actively involved as serving on a committee or being on a committee chair or chairing a committee, I would greatly appreciate that as well. And you can also reach out to me and we can have individual discussions. So let me just give some basic information. I think for all reunion activity questions, comments, suggestions, please reach out to me through my email, which is on Google, and that's trbenston, BENSTON, @gmail.com. I'm pretty responsive to email because I get it no matter where I am. So with all these devices I tend to carry. So please reach out to me through those portals, and that's the best way I can get back to you or respond to you. The idea is, to have meetings using technology where it's appropriate, and then there are times when we may have to get together and actually sit down and physically meet. And I don't have a problem doing that as well, as long as there's enough time to plan. I sent you a copy of today's meeting agenda. In addition to that, I also posted a copy of a mock itinerary for the weekend's activities. All right, that's for your perusal. There's nothing etched in stone on that. It is something for you to consider. Please give me some ideas or some feedback if you think that that's not enough, that's not, it's too scant. If you think you want to see something a little bit more family friendly, because I know a lot of you are parents and grandparents at this point, so you may want something a little bit more friendly. We may want to involve something a little bit more local in Hempstead, that is. So again, if you have suggestions or that deviate from the mock itinerary, please again submit that in the form of a question. You can do that now also, or you can just send me an email and we can sort of go from there. So I kind of wanted to spend this time setting up some strategy and talking about who's going to do what, who wants to participate how, and we can sort of move from there. But seeing that I don't have any viewers, I might have to skip that. I don't have any live viewers, so we can't have any interaction or any debate going on. Let me see, important dates. Next weekend, which I think is the 25th, the class of '84 is having an unofficial reunion. It's a day party event. It's going to be carried out at Love Jones. I'm definitely going to make an appearance just representing our class because they reached out to me. I'm definitely going to reach out and have a discussion with Pat, and we'll be there. And it'd be good to see some other folks from the class of '85 present, so that'd be great. Also, we will probably have meetings a little bit more frequently in the beginning, and then eventually fade out to like once a month, or even more frequently, depending on how close we get or what sort of troubleshooting we need to do. So we would definitely go from there. I'm sorry, I'm reading a text message from a classmate. Okay. Let's see, what else? So I want to go over talk a little bit about the agenda, the mock itinerary. Hold on, let me pull that up for me. So the save the dates will be, the slated reunion weekend activities will be August 20th, 2015 to August 23rd, 2015. The third, which is a Thursday through Saturday. The reason Thursday really would be for committee chairs. That is for all the people who are organizing or involved in reunion planning activities. We really need to come together the day before to make sure everything is organized and ready to go. I want all loose ends tied up, so we shouldn't have any snafus at that point. So that's just a time that we can get together, perhaps have dinner, go over a few items or activities, and figure out any last minute changes that may have to happen. The reunion actually starts Friday, the 21st, the 85 meet, greet, and reconnect. We're looking at the Marriott Hotel in Uniondale, about 7, starting at 7:30. I'm looking at an open bar, some music, and light refreshments. Hold on one second. Another classmate sent me an email. Let me address some technology questions. The YouTube event, this should be also broadcast live on YouTube. So I'm not sure if anybody can't see it. And I think I'm going to stop the broadcast just to double check, because we seem to have some tech issues. Hold on one second. I'm going to put you on pause.